Shalom, my game brother. I'm back at you with the truth. Start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors and respect go to the apostles and elders of great millstone who well and teach while leading Israel by a great example to this day. Peace and citation go to the elect, teaching and preaching this truth and this righteousness, purity, and sincerity, and waiting on Yahweh Shai for salvation. Shalom, my game. Alright, we're gonna get into it. Alright. As you can see, a lot of things are occurring at this time. Right after the Passover, things really start to pop off, man. Alright. The nation of Israel, alright, they're 2/3 niggas. Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna call them Israel. Alright. We're gonna call them niggas, man. Negroes, niggas. Alright. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. Alright. Spanish, Native Americans, Negroes. Degenerate. Alright. Let's start off with the book of Jeremiah. It's gonna be a quick lesson, man. They're getting worse and they're waxing worse. Alright. Jeremiah. Let's see, Jeremiah 2. Verse 20. Alright, for of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands. Okay, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, and went upon every hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. All right, so nation of Israel, all right, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, they were worshiping other gods and trying to act as if they wasn't doing anything against Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right. Because you have these other gods, they're like bands. All right. You go into that. You go into that certain religion. Religion is a belief, and you go into that certain belief. You get banded into it. You get trapped. Like like how you like a rubber band. You're like stuck to that you're stuck to that religion until further notice. If the Lord want to wake you up, that's His choice, man. All right. It says, here's the point, verse 21. So being a harlot, let's look up harlot. It's important to look up our words. All right, a prostitute. So Israel went off to being a prostitute. The Negroes, Hispanics, and Americans went off to being a prostitute. All right, whoring after other gods. All right, basically cheating on the Most High, man. Which is why the Most High is wroth with the nation of Israel. Here's the point, verse 21. Yeah, I have planted thee a noble vine. Right, it was once noble during the time of King Solomon. Wholly a seed, a right seed. How then art thou turned into a degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? So let's look up the word strange too. Unusual or surprising in a way that is unsettling or hard to understand. Not previously visited, seen, or encountered, unfamiliar or alien. So we became alienated to Yahweh Shem Shai. We became strange or foreign. All right, but the Lord woke up to 1/3 of His people to understand Him, because He sees the meekness and the humbleness within us. Lord willing, we have that number, but the rest of the nation of Israel, You can't consider these guys, man. You know, they're follow fashioners. All right, they're envious. All right, they're envious of the enemy, of what they have. All right, they want what the enemy has. Okay, they're wild, wild, wild baboons, man. All right, they're a bunch of baboons. Okay, lack of understanding, lack of listening skills. All right, hard-headed. All right, naive, ignorant, and the list goes on. Okay, and the Lord is not dealing with that. All right, this is why the Lord have to judge 2/3 of our people, man. All right, the longer this devil keeps on ruling, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, keeps on ruling, the more destroyed our people are going to be. All right, the more degenerated they're going to be. The next thing you know, boys are going to be cutting their rods off completely. They've already been doing it, but then it's going to happen in a more obscene display. All right, so the Lord have to destroy our people, man. Destroy 2/3 of our people. They're too polluted, man. They're more polluted than spoiled milk, you know, or raw chicken that has been in the open for over weeks, man. They're very, very polluted. All right, Lord, you know, if you listen to me in this video, please give us the spiritual power, man. We want to help you exterminate these niggas, man. You know, they are a waste of space. All right, and the scripture even said they are a waste of space. Let me see if I can grab it. You know, got their pants down, hoodies over, and you know, blasting at each other with guns that he put out, so he could just basically get a news report and say, I'm Captain save the day. Salakia, let me get that scripture real quick. Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 22. Let the multitude perish. Wait. Let's look up perish. Let's look up perish, please. The Lord said, let the multitude. And when the Lord is saying from the heavens point of view, it means plenty of people. Okay? Perish, suffer death, typically in a violent, sudden, or untimely way. So the Lord judgment is going to be brutal, fast, and brutal. It's just fast and brutal. So the multitude that are going to perish is going to perish fast and brutal deaths, man. Suffer complete ruin or destruction. Die, lose one's life. That's what perish means, to die. Let the multitude perish. And we could look at multitude too. A large number. Multitude means a large number. So the Lord is about to mess up the nation of Israel, man. Well, mess up the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. We are Israel. They are niggas, man. The Lord's gonna mess up those niggas that follow Esau, Edom all their life, and Esau is gonna pay. He's gonna pay. He's gonna, man. The Lord's gonna turn him to a burnt cinnamon toast crunch cereal, man. Burnt. All right. Which has look at this. Which was born in vain. So they were born in vain. So the Lord created these spirits just to destroy them. All right. And those are the same spirits that was here today that was here back in the time of Yahweh Shai and the disciples. They're back here today. Let my grape be kept and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. And who's the Lord's plant? The elect of the nation of Israel. We are the Lord's plant. All right, but the rest of it, those gremlins, those wicked niggas, the gargoyles, the mermaids, you what do you call it? You griffins. All right, y'all gonna burn up in fire, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna come with the holy angels and burn y'all up in fire, man. You know, Esau, you gonna get it because this is your fault. Because the earth was given in the hands of the wicked. All right. It says, nevertheless, if thou cease yet 7 days more, but thou shalt not fast in them, but go into a field of flowers where no house is builded, and eat only the flowers of the field, and taste no flesh, drink no wine, but eat flowers only. So eating fruits is very good for you. All right, keep your body clean. It make it open. Helps with your pineal gland. Makes you see better. See better visions. It makes you push. Makes you be on fire consistently for Yahweh Shem Shai. So eating flowers is not bad. Flowers is a representation of fruits and herbs. I've been eating much more fruits nowadays, trying to keep the temple real clean, best of my ability. But other than that, these niggas, man, want to hit up the McDonald's eating children. Basically, McDonald's meat is like grinded children in the meat. Burger King and Wendy's, all this degenerate food with all this filthy pork additives into it. Eating a whole bunch of shrimp, pork, lobster. I'm telling you, these niggas are highly polluted with a bunch of demons because they're eating abominable foods. You are what you eat, man. And these poisonous food is contaminating you niggas. Okay. That's why y'all all buck wild right now, because of the food that's polluting your minds. Okay. So let's go to Jude. Jude verse 6. Jude. And this is Yahweh Shai brother. He's the apostle Jude. Because Jude spoke it raw, man. It says, I think it's in verse 7. No, matter of fact, verse 5. Yep. Jude verse 5. I will therefore put you in remembrance of what? The time we was in Egypt. All right, the time of our forefathers. Okay, I will put you therefore in remembrance, though ye once knew this, how that the Lord Yahweh Shai, having saved the people out of the land of Egypt, he saved the elect out of the land of Egypt, because we have believed in the Lord. But the rest of the niggas, man, they still wanted Egypt to continue. They wanted to basically join hands with Egypt continuously. So what did the Lord do? All right, because they was about to go back to Egypt and try to rebuild it. So this is what the Lord did. All right, how that the Lord Yahweh Shai, saving the people out of the land of Egypt, because Yahweh Shai was on the father ship, which is that fire flaming ship guiding the children of Israel. Afterward, keyword afterward, after this the salvation, destroyed them that believed not. So the Lord destroyed them that didn't believe. All right. So the Lord is about you continuing your faith and not faking the faith or faking the funk, man. Because the Lord knows when you're lying, and once you're lying, the Lord's gonna judge you, man. All right. The Lord could judge you by any way, man. It could be either high or high or low judgment. You know, when you if the Lord give you a high judgment, that means you have done wickedly continuously. All right, continuously. Let's jump down to verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah, all right, you had a bunch of homosexuals out there, and as the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication, and this is what our people have done too, giving themselves over to fornication, desires of this world, all right, and continuously worshiping other gods, all right, and going after strange flesh, strange doctrines, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire by Yahweh Shai and the holy angels by them laser beams and the nuclear missiles, the ICBMs, in which the devil, all right, and the other nations have created to basically for the devil's destruction. So the devil have invented missiles for his own demise, all right, and that's that. Let's go to let's jump down to verse 10. All right. But these evil, Jude chapter 1 verse 10, but these speak evil of those things which they know not. All right, so they don't know, they speak evil against this truth. All right, you got wicked Israelites that know the truth and speak evil against the prophecies that we push out, beginning with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, down to us younger brothers. We push out prophecy, RFID chip, Jacob's trouble is going to happen, and Yahweh Shai's return is going to happen. All right, it says, but these speak evil of those things, okay, which they know not, but what they know naturally as brute beasts, and you can't get around these niggas are brute beasts, man. And let's look up the word brute. Brute, a savagely violent person or animal. It's not these Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, savages, man. Jumping on top of cars, all right. Stealing people's cars, all right. Pushing people off of train tracks, all right. Cursing each other out, all right. Attacking older men. Old elders. Salakia, attacking elders, all right. Killing kids. These are brutes, man. They're savages. Okay, they got to go. The Lord got to destroy these guys, man. They taking up our time from the kingdom. All right, they're in the way of our salvation, man. All right, but we are in the Lord's program, and we must be patient. The scriptures say, "Wait upon me, for I will rise up against the prey." All right. It says a savagely violent person or animal. So these are monsters. We go into the definition of monster, and inhumanly cruel or wicked person. And the women are wicked out here, man. All right, beginning with the men, wear high heels, getting duped in the butt just to get famous. All right, wearing dreadlocks, worshiping another god by default. Them Shiva Jatas, wearing blonde hair, trying to be like the so-called white man. These filthy beasts have to get destroyed. Okay, they need to be removed from the earth. All right, the Lord needs to literally have a humongous vacuum cleaner from heaven to vacuum these niggas, man. All right, it needs to be lifeful suction on earth, man. Earth needs a lifeful suction. An animal as opposed to a human being. So they even animals have more order than these niggas. All right, animals are pissed off at these niggas. Begin with, you know, and as well as these other nations with Esau. You know, um, verse 11: Woe unto them! They have gone in the way of Cain. All right, what did Cain do? He slayed his brother Abel. All right, and he tried to run away. You know, and then a prophet, the prophet of Yahweh Shemel Shai asks, "Where's Abel? His blood cry unto the Lord." All right, and then what did the prophet say? I mean, what did Cain say? Cain said, "Oh, am I my brother's keeper?" You know, you man, you know, judgment is coming to you, Cain. All right, Esau, that's your forefather. All right, and you're just like your forefather. So judgment is definitely coming to you. All right, and our people have followed the way of Cain, chasing money, worshiping other gods, you know, wearing all these weaves around, for the women wearing weaves, being a loudmouth and degenerate. All right, killing each other, being homosexuals. This place is overly polluted and defiled, right? Out of order. Okay. So we're gonna end it. And with 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 12, but these as natural brute beasts made to be taken and destroyed, the Lord is going to destroy them, speak evil of those things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that count it pleasures to riot in the daytime, spots they are and blemishes, sporting themselves with their own deceiving, while they feast with you, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin, beguiling unstable souls, and heart they exercise with covetous practices. Cursed children. So the Lord's going to destroy them. All right. I hope this lesson was edifying. All right. Just try to get quick to the point. All praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Hakadash. Double honors, respect unto the apostles and elders of great, most only well, and teach well, lead Israel by great example.